Next, Mui Lin and Azrina drove separately from the cinema to a shopping mall. Mui Lin traveled at an average speed of 80 km per hour and arrived at the mall in 20 minutes. If Azrina drove at an average speed of 100 km per hour, how long will she take to reach the shopping mall? Okay, so you have two locations. One is the cinema. One is the shopping mall. So they both drove from cinema to shopping mall. There's two characters here. One is Mui Lin. One is Azrina. So you see distance and you see speed, right? So the first triangle that should pop into your mind is this DST triangle, which stands for distance, speed, and time. How to memorize this, right? Just remember your GST, goods and services tax. So instead of G, replace it with D, so you get a DST triangle. Okay, so for Mui Lin, she had an average speed of 80 km per hour, and the time she took was 20 minutes. For Azrina, we were only given the speed, which is 100 km per hour. Okay, I hope you understand that the distance that Mui Lin and Azrina traveled is the same, because the distance from cinema and shopping mall is the same and they took the same route, which means that the distance that both of them took was the same. So firstly, we want to find out what the distance Mui Lin traveled is, because for Mui Lin, you have the speed, you have the time, right? Which means you can find the distance. So to find the distance, you just have to take speed times the time. But take note of the units. One is in minutes, one is in hour. So you have to convert one of it. So converting from minutes to hours. So for this question, I would like to convert from minutes to hours. So 1 hour is actually how many minutes? Good, 60. So to convert from hours to minutes, you times 60. And in the reverse, minutes to hour, you divide it by 60. So in this case, we want to convert from minutes to hours. So it's this direction. We divide it by 60. So 20 divided by 60, simplify. The zeros can be cancelled. 2, 6 can also be further simplified by dividing it by 2. So 2 divided by 2 give you 1. 6 divided by 2 give you 3. So you end up with 1/3 hour. So distance is just speed times time, right? So speed times time. I'll write this properly, which is just 80 over 3 km. So the distance between cinema and shopping mall is 80 over 3 km, which means for Azrina, the distance is also the same, is 80 over 3 km. Now for Azrina, you got the speed, you got the distance, you can find the time, right? So how long it takes her to reach. So the time is just distance divided by speed. So distance is 80 over 3, speed is 100. Just punch into your calculator, 80 over 3 divided by 100, which should get you 4 over 15 hours, because this is in hours. So now the question wants us to express it in minutes, right? So 4 over 15 hours to minutes, it will be in the forward direction. So hours to minute is times 60. So you just have to take 14 over 15 times 60 minutes. Punch into your calculator, you should get 16 minutes. This one answer is 16.